Wow, what a week we've all been through. Here's what you thought.
vidIQ.
vidIQ.
vidIQ.com.
You are probably only subconsciously aware of this if you do follow vidIQ on a regular basis, but on Mondays we usually do a video about how to grow your channel in 2019. But I think this week we have to take a step back and take a deep breath. No doubt there are a lot of you out there right now thinking, is YouTube worth it anymore? Over the last 2 weeks, YouTube have found themselves under a very uncomfortable microscope. A network of child predators, seemingly working in plain sight on YouTube, have been exploiting the comment system to make thousands of videos featuring minors into something far more sinister. YouTube's response, as you might expect, has been swift and harsh. Swift in deleting tens of millions of comments, harsh in the proposal that they're going to ban comments on almost all videos featuring minors. And it comes as no surprise to us that you had a lot to say about it. Fortunately for us, as of time of recording, our comments haven't been disabled, so I've just spent the last few hours going through the near 700 comments, thoughts and opinions you've posted on the subject. And it paints a fascinating landscape, a cross-section, a case study of the current mood of both viewers and video creators on YouTube. I've tried to be as unbiased as possible in picking the highlights from those comments, so let's all dive in. This is absolutely fascinating. I think it's best to start with video creators who have been directly affected by this. We're hurting since this happened, our viewer engagement is down and thus YouTube is not serving our videos to a broader audience. We monitor comments closely even before this happened. I think YouTube partner managers should help weed out any violations since they work more closely with channels. They'd be the ones that would know who isn't following the rules. We're on the smaller end of channels, so I don't think we'll recover from this anytime soon, and remember this is from a channel with nearly 300,000 subscribers. They say we can re-enable comments but don't outline what's predatory in nature, and I'm afraid to enable them and lose years of hard work. And how about this for a potential ripple effect? My last few uploads have been flagged unsuitable for advertising automatically upon upload since the new YouTube rules came into effect. I post for manual review and have gotten monetization back in these videos. I am now seeing cleaning videos being targeted too, since they are of mums out there that wear short shorts and such. It's not just channels with kids. This could open up all kinds of issues for innocent content. Now, not only has YouTube been targeting comments, but it's also been affecting discoverability, as we can see in this case. The discoverability thing has killed me. I've just recently been on the rise, very recently monetized, and was looking at 50,000 views a day and hopefully making £30 daily. And that has now been shot down to 1,000 views and lucky to get 50p. I worry that this near term thing isn't really near term and it's a good excuse for a cull, and my channel will be scarred forever. 7 months of commitment to a channel creating original content shot to pieces. The email support I've had suggests that it's a site-wide, and even though my channel doesn't feature kids, just animations, it's still aimed at kids and qualifies for the update. Our channel features our kids in most videos. Comments were automatically disabled for all our videos, but I was able to manually turn comments back on. It seems that soon I will not have that choice. Sad, since I actively monitor every comment on our channel. And here are more stories from those channels affected. Just went into my channel to turn off comments and the comments are all gone. I can't get to any. I have kids in my vids, so it has started, and I'm a tiny channel. My channel's comments are disabled from today, so what to do now? I don't have any violation of community guidelines. And then there are countless more channels who have no idea how this is going to affect them. The Josh Speaks, who is a regular contributor at vidIQ, tells us, I'm interested to see how this all plays out. My channel is focused on teens and self-growth. So there is a lot of conversation on my videos about depression, bullying, dating and other topics teens struggle with. I'm not sure if there are certain trigger words they may be looking for, like curses or terms like suicide, bullying, etc., that will be flagged. Hopefully they will approach this mindfully and can find the best way to protect children who watch videos while not fracturing and wiping out a large part of the YouTube community. Personally, I have only a few videos that feature any minors. I have always taken great care with these videos, having the parent or guardian sign a release and being careful to show them only in the best light with nothing inappropriate. I've also set the comments on one video that features a lot of minors to only show comments that I approve. Since it's a low traffic video without a lot of comments, that should be easy to manage. Those who features minors regularly with a lot of traffic, you have my sympathies. As a channel that clearly features a young minor, my son, I'm curious how this will play out. I have done things a little differently in that A, his YouTube name that he chose is vidAQ Supreme, Identity Protection, and B, I, the parent, am responsible for all interaction and moderation. Any communication from TDS is done through me at this point. I'm hoping we don't just get caught up in some broad sweeping policy that doesn't take these factors into consideration. Knowing YouTube cameraman/dad, you will be. So far we've read about the negative aspects of what YouTube have done and how it affects channels, but there are those in support of what's happened. I actually don't blame YouTube, as they're protecting their survival and in essence the continuation of all monetized creators. After all, no advertisers equals no income. As to family channels, with the knowledge that these predators exist, wouldn't you be very wary of what videos of your kids you're uploading? I mean, do you really want these vile people watching your kids in that way? As far as moderating comments on your channel, sounds to me like a great idea. Okay, maybe some of these guys get thousands of comments a day, but I'd rather have that than some perverse twit time-stamping my video so other perverts can jump to what they believe are the juicy bits. Might be an idea if YouTube could allow us to turn the time-stamping off. And personally speaking, I think that last idea is a brilliant one. I'm actually glad for YouTube because they are communicating these new strict policies. The thing is, the ad companies started to pull off thanks to Matt Watson. Now with these new policies, people are gonna have the ads back. The biggest example is Fortnite removing their pre-roll ads and then adding them back after the new introduction of these policies. So yes, I'm quite happy. You can't really blame YouTube for this. YouTube can't just watch every video and check every comment manually. YouTube is such a large platform, some actions have to be automated or by bots. In this situation, you can't really blame everyone, apart from the stupid idiots who started this. I'm not talking about Matt, I mean the stupid commenters who did this. In some comments we can see both sides of the argument within the same conversation. It's about time, to which somebody responds with, glad you were able to post that comment and remind us of freedom of speech. Imagine if you wanted to post it and could not. That would suck, wouldn't it? To which the original commenter replies with, when it comes to children, many in this disturbing world do not have respect for them. So thank those losers who leave predatory and inappropriate comments on a child's site. Imagine how it would look for YouTube if they didn't take any action to protect kids. As a father, I have to admit that I like the idea that YouTube are doing their best to protect our beautiful and vulnerable children. To which the counter argument is, how is punishing young creators, who parents usually moderate the channel and comments anyway, for the actions of creeps in the audience a good idea? This will be the downfall of a lot of kid and family channels. As is often the case when news stories arise like this, people start to predict the downfall or wish for a competitor which they can switch to. Just like Tumblr all over again with how extreme a website will go to become family friendly, instead of looking into the issue and taking responsibility firsthand. Instead, what do? Algorithm and bots that don't work properly. We need another YouTube-like service to get massively popular. I have a feeling that Facebook will be more popular than YouTube as a video sharing platform in 2019. Seems like a knee-jerk reaction. If I were a channel, I'd start uploading my videos to Facebook. As you might expect, the majority of the comments come from a source of frustration, exasperation, sometimes anger. This is seriously so wrong. They need to fix this because this isn't okay whatsoever. You penalise the commenters, not the hard-working content creators. How dare they do this to everybody? YouTube is having another adpocalypse because of the Momo meme causing teenagers and young minors to do self-harm and ultimately commit suicide. Yeah, we haven't even touched on this subject. Just do a YouTube search to find out more about that particular scandal. We desperately need a competitive monetization platform. Until there are multiple platforms competing for creators, we creators will always be this platform's punching bag. YouTube should learn from the mistakes made in Las Vegas. Family Friendly has tripled the price and ruined it. It's not the old Sin City, it's Disneyland with a bad attitude. If Google is stupid enough to ban comments on videos, oh well, there will be other video sharing sites. I'm confident that the market will eventually find a way to start a new company to replace the dead YouTube. YouTube without comments is just plain old television. I watch television about 20 minutes per week. Censorship will never win, maybe temporarily, but not in the long run. I wish they would understand that before they die. But just when I thought the conversation was steering in one direction too much, I get comments like this. In 2019, people are still scared of change. change can only help creators and the community grow stronger together. It's not just YouTube that can make this platform work. We as creators, channel owners, must take responsibility for it as well. And some are left confused as to where they are at this point. Does this include teens on YouTube? I'm in high school and don't need YouTube babysitting. It's not just me either. Having comments removed from everybody under 18 would be too far by a lot. Another asks, my daughter has just started her channel. What is even the point now? To which someone replied with, none. Have her make a Twitch channel, much better, less censorship, and she can interact with her viewers. Just tell her to watch out for the creeps. Not sure that person got the point of all of this. And I think this comment perfectly represents where family vloggers stand right now. I understand where YouTube is coming from. Being a family vlogger, we love interacting with our audience. We strive to be as relatable as we can, and the comments are a huge part of that. Our comments have not been disabled yet. Many creators are resorting to holding all comments for review and manually accepting them. If I do get hit with the comment ban, I would most likely take this route. It doesn't quite seem fair to punish a creator over the actions of somebody else. I hope YouTube creates a long-term solution that doesn't involve taking something away from the creator and their audience. There were plenty more awesome comments, fascinating stories, thought-provoking opinions, but there was one very simple comment with just 3 words that really struck a chord with, I think, how a lot of people feel right now, and it was simply, I hate YouTube. Now, I'm probably reading far too much into this individual comment from a single person, but day after day, as more people use YouTube to watch video content, as more people want to become video creators to start a business or reach an audience, people get more and more frustrated with the system that they use. Everybody wants more and more out of YouTube, but as the platform continues to grow, there has to be boundaries and rules, and things like this are going to crop up time after time. And when YouTube have to try and fix it, nobody wins. I thought it was important to give you an opportunity to air your thoughts, the right to reply to what has happened here in the last week. And I'm really appreciative of all of the comments that everybody's posted, whether I personally agree with them or not, or you. Let's carry on the conversation in the comments of this video, as long as it doesn't get disabled. I promise you normal service will resume next week, where we will continue to get you more views, more subscribers, and help grow your channel. Enjoy the rest of your video making day.